What is going on, my beautiful souls? It's Jen catching you on DTWJLife. Hope you're all having a great day, and I'm about to do a general reading for all signs during the South Node energy of July 2019. Ha, I said it right. Yay. Yeah, with all these freaking retrogrades going on, it is going to be quite a spill. Namely because of the Neptune retrograde. Like with the Jupiter retrograde and the Pluto retrograde, we already pretty much know what's going on. We kind of have things figured out, if not entirely. At least we're on the way. We at least have some things figured out, right? But with Neptune retrograde flowing in, especially in a way conjuncting Mars and Cancer energy, or being a representative of Mars and Cancer energy, we're looking at a whirlwind of weirdness. And I like that I said a whirlwind, because wind, air. What does air govern? Communication, right? I don't know if this is going to be positive or negative communication. I just know that with the Neptune retrograde, we're looking at a whirlwind, right? Happening like in the background, okay? Of a plateau, okay, Earth. Capricorn is in South Node. And we're standing on that plateau now, like, okay, I've overcome these things, or I'm on the way to totally overcoming these things from the Jupiter and Pluto retrograde activity. Like, I'm learning stuff. You know, I finally graduated that point, and I made it up to here to the plateau, and I'm standing on it, looking over everything, like, okay. I see the ocean, I see the water, I see the North Node. Cancer. But here comes this freaking weird-ass whirlwind. And it's usually of people who don't know how to say stuff to your face. Let me just be frank about that. Alright? If you want direct communication, come here. Trust and believe I got you. Oh, my brothers and sisters, I got you. But yes, that's what's happening. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's positive or negative communication. Perhaps it could be neutral. Or it could be like a mix of both. Maybe people have mixed feelings about you. And they can't really figure out what the heck to say to your face because they don't know where they're at with you. Weird, huh? Very weird. But that's kind of what I'm getting. It is. In respect to the Neptune retrograde happening and the beginning of it happening. Okay, I'm recording this on June 30th, 2019, 7:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How you doing? Yeah. This is only the beginning, guys. Throw in a Mercury retrograde and it's like, oh, forget it. It's not just a whirlwind of weirdness, but it's enough to put stops in your plans once in a while. So you kind of have to plan for that. You have to figure out how the heck you're going to cope with it. Okay? What are your healthy coping mechanisms? How do you deploy or employ them in those moments? These are things that we need to think of this month in July as it pertains to the South Node energy and the things that we need to be working on, okay? Coming up at the bottom of the deck, we have, if it'll come into focus, Avalanche Upright coming in sevenfold. Remember, it's still Jupiter retrograde, so don't solely rely on Lux. Don't even think about gambling, alright? Don't even go there, babe. But we also have Saturn in conjunction with the Moon. Okay, South Node energy here. Meeting North Node energy, yeah. But it's kind of like staying up nights, really thinking about things, planning things in a more pragmatic way, because Jupiter retrograde focuses on pragmatics. How to be pragmatic, learning how to be pragmatic. So you're staying up nights trying to figure things out. That's kind of what I'm seeing. How are these things that I have been working so hard and diligently on going to avalanche in? and when is it going to happen? I think like the main question with most people is going to be, when is this going to happen? When am I going to finally see the results that I've been looking for? And this can apply to anything. So I'm going to pull out a few cards. Enough to drive a person crazy a little bit, yeah? Okay. Interesting. I'm still going. It's okay. Yep, absolutely. This is totally friggin' interesting in my opinion, because I'm not used to seeing this type of combination when I do general readings for, overall. Again, at the bottom of the deck, though, we are looking at Father of Earth upright. In order to meet the North Node energy of this time, the work needs to be done in the South Node, and not in a way to where you're sitting up at night trying to figure things out, even though I've been doing it too, okay? But that's not, that's totally not the way to do it. You do need to get your sleep. And I'm saying this to myself as I'm saying it to you right now. It's necessary, because you can't be productive if you're not sleeping. Alright. Okay. First card coming up. Cloud inverted. There we are, it's in focus. This sort of state of mind or state of being is going to be finite. So don't worry. Okay? It's kind of like you can't see what's ahead of you. When are my results going to come in again? You're asking? When the whirlwind of weirdness stops with you. Take that as you will. Alright? Might be a situation of you not necessarily participating in that whirlwind of weirdness. Okay? That indirect communication, all that gossip. The drama-ridden crap that nobody cares about and doesn't really like. Anyway, the healthy person doesn't really care about it, nor likes it. But anywho, you're just kind of sitting apart from that, outside of it, on your plateau, up at night. When are my results going to come in? This creates a fog, because you're not seeing what is happening now. And it's kind of hard to, because it's hard to see in front of you when you have a fog in your head, and you're walking around every day in a haze. Again, sleep at night. Next card coming up. Beacon upright. This is what you're not seeing about yourself, is that you truly are in alignment. You absolutely are. You have Saturn here as well, conjuncting the sun, which is like all sun signs. This is for all you guys. The universe is saying that. It's come through. Come through in the cards. You are in alignment with everything that you are working on. That could be self-work. That could be working on things that are pragmatic, building on these things, planning on these things, implementing different plans, testing them out, seeing what works, what doesn't work. You're in alignment with it. So don't worry. You're working on it. Third card coming up. Neptune retrograde. This is the minor arcana of Pisces. But I believe that it represents all water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Take the time out to heal yourself a little bit. Don't feel so beaten up by the whirlwinds of weirdness. Because for some reason, those of us who tend to not involve ourselves in that kind of stuff still get hit by it anyway, even if we don't want to. Because we just so happen to be here. You know, it's like that person with anger issues coming up to you, bitching about their day, just because you happen to be right there. It's like, oh, bruh, I gotta stand here and listen to this nonsense. And it's not that they're angry with you, per se. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, who the freak knows, but like they're venting, dude, and I swear it feels like an eternity standing there listening to that kind of crap. And you're just like, oh my god, shut up. Can I get on with my day, please? Because I have things I have to work on right now. This is not all about you, because everybody's going through this. And you just want to lose your freaking patience with that person. Like, it's kind of like, unfortunately, I don't mean to laugh at it, but it's like either laugh or cry. It's kind of like hate breeding hate. You know, like anger breeds anger. When this person is freaking standing there venting up in their feels about their own freaking bullcrap, blah, 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 like, you start to get angry. You start to feel like all kinds of fueled up. Your blood starts to boil, and you're just like, yo, when are you going to shut up? Can I get on with my day now? My day is not all about you. All of my waking hours and my life is not all about you. If you feel the need to say it, say it. Next card coming up. Open or inverted. You're not looking at a very peaceful situation at all during Neptune retrograde. It's going to be very difficult, especially for the first half. It is not going to be a freaking picnic. And yeah, it does have everything to do with how it affects the South Node energy this month in July. Because you're here, working on what you got to work on. Your alignment. And now you have this, what did I say, about a whirlwind of weirdness. Mercury inverted is either like negative communication, you know, the type that's very unconstructive, can destroy people even, okay? It might throw you off course if you let it. Easier said than done, but yeah. Because people like that are starting at the bottom. And they want to see you exactly in the same space. Because they're so freaking insecure that they can't embark on their journey by themselves. I'm not saying that, you know, like say if you're in a situation where you need to get help, right? That this is like, you know, a thing of you taking it out on other people. It may be, but there's nothing wrong with getting help. Especially when you're not in such a good place. And you really should not be alone. But for people that have that anger stuff going on, those anger issues, and they expect you to just stand there and give and give and give and give, those are the people that need to work on resolving their own issues. They need to work on being adults and self-soothing. They need to work on healthy coping mechanisms, okay, in order to overcome whatever it is that's pissing them off. Right? This has nothing to do with everybody else. It has everything to do with them. My lighting keeps changing. Hold on. Okay. Next card coming up. Eon and Synthesis inverted. You cannot jump to 21 if you have not yet met 11. Okay? Seriously. For all the people who like to waste other people's time. Yeah. Go to 11 first. Master yourself first. Oh, it does take a long time. It could take years. Absolutely. It takes dedication and hard work to get there. You can't jump to 21 if you have not seen 11 yet, babe. Ascension to midheaven, inverted. Instead of ascending, you're choosing to regress. And this is something else that needs to be worked on. If this is something that is happening in your life and you are cognizant enough to recognize it, I'd so start working on that right away. This says, I'm the first and the last. I'm the utterance of my name. Like I said, you can't jump to 21 if you have not yet met 11. Master yourself first. Work on that. Okay? I will be there when I can, okay? Perfect. I cannot edit this. So you guys are getting me raw. Okay? Yeah, because, this is happening. You need to focus on this here. Become this person instead of this person. Focus on your self-mastery. So focus on aligning yourself first. First comes cleansing, alignment, being able to function off of that. Then comes the shadow work. Doing work on the shadow parts of yourself as a part of self-mastery. I swear, it's like this whole big thing. If you guys need a personal reading done, get in contact with me. I'm always here. I'll leave that information in the description of this video. And, that was really cute. Yeah, that was really cute. I do the same thing. Because I always cook too. But yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, guys. Absolutely. If you're going to get anywhere in life during the Neptune retrograde, this is where you start. Feel free to leave your comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. If you've not yet, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because apart from the periodicals, I come up with other content. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I love you guys. Don't worry. The fog does not last forever. It's fine. Let things fall where they may. And then move on as necessary. Much love and light to you. Blessed be.